welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, you already know what that shit do, okay? Keep in mind that these messages are general. Ooh, even just doing that made a download come. Keep in mind that these messages are general, okay? So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it's stick, okay? Now we're gonna clear the energy out, and I feel like that download I just got has a lot to do with that, okay? Collective, as you are growing, as you are elevating, as you are becoming your worth, right? Because this is that has to do with the message as well, your net worth, okay? You don't even have to be on the sense of the level where a motherfucker can Google you. I mean, shit, maybe you have worked your way up to a place to where people can Google you and you're gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? So you are a very important person, whether it be on Google, whether it be on the internet. There's proof to see that you have some type of growth, or I'm hearing he got money. Okay, so for the masculine energy, the feminines are definitely noticing that, you got a little something. Okay, you got a little dinero. But here's the thing. When I did this, right, for it's giving like OGs, right? I always say, if you guys are new here, what's the deal? And if you guys are old, what that shit do, right? So this could be in regards to like old, like us. This could be like some street shit, okay? I mean, if you know about street shit, then you just know about street shit. I grew up in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I have friends that's from hood, so like I know some things, not everything, but what you need to know, right? Especially if you frequent and you know your city, you know what areas you need to be at, where you don't need to be at. And that's the thing too, because with this OG energy, right? And if you are old, what that shit do? But it made me think of gang signs when I did that. And it doesn't usually make me think of that when I do that. It's just, I don't know. But this specific time it did. And I feel like, again, it's some street shit. So my point being, collective, if you it's giving like Nipsey Hussle. You know how Nipsey Hussle worked his way up to become a celebrity, even though he left from being around hood shit, right? Hey y'all. Good morning, happy Sunday. If there is someone here, even if you don't have like a platform or anything, but you have started to make, maybe you could like have a street life, but maybe you have a job as well, like, or something that you do on the side, or that puts you above not just relying on hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Street shit for your finances. It's like, yeah, you may go on a block or whatever, but then like, boom, you probably got a job and you make money and you are able to get certain things. And you have to understand that niggas that only know shit from a street level do street shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to rob, you're going to kill, you're going to destroy, you're going to plot. And you don't want to be around people as you are elevating and as you are growing, collective, that is going to be plotting on you because they see that you are doing all the fucking work. And it's going to be like, if it's going to feel as though like they have an automatic spot next to you as you continue to elevate, as you continue to grow, okay? So it's very important. Like, it's not to say that you can't go back to your hometown, but if you know it's it's again, listen, you can have people that OG energy, right? That feel like they have become so comfortable with that type of lifestyle. They didn't have anybody in their life to help guide them do differently. So maybe you could be someone who could be younger than this person, who is showing the people that is supposed to look up to this motherfucker that they can do better. It's so much shit to life other than staying confined, right? Or feeling as though you have to stay connected to something. Like, that's the end all be all. All right, so listen, collective, you can't be frequent at certain places that you used to be at. Because as I look at network, right, it said network is somebody here is like very calculated when it comes to you, or somebody here could be counting your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come around, you got some new pair of shoes on, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Where a motherfucker gonna go and steal somebody's shoes or steal somebody's money in order to acquire these things. They want to know how you get in what you get in. How you get in what you get in. All right. So yeah, that's a side. I feel like that's a side note. Okay. Um, just be careful with setup energy. Okay. Especially if you're dealing with feminine. I just had to tell my nephew, and I don't even know what made me tell him this. I don't know, but I be texting him out the blue, like, yeah. I'm that auntie on God. I said, I think I told him, I said, don't be doing things for money, or like I said, don't be trusting these females as well. I was like, don't be having them do things for you. Don't think that you got to do things in order to acquire money to get a certain type of woman, and or deal with one that's going to put you in a fucked up position all because of money. All right? Yeah, I don't play that when it comes to my nephew. When God give me a feeling to say something, I'm going to say it. I got to stay hydrated, y'all. Yesterday, I had so much fucking fun. I went to go support one of my friends. He was performing. It was like a block party event, and Cutwaters done cut me short from the event. I was having a good ass time, and listen, I went to network. Okay, that was my whole point. Like, I went by myself. I just wanted to catch my whole idea, and it's so crazy because, like, growth is so amazing. Because there was times, y'all, where it was so hard for me to, like, do things by myself. Now, listen, baby, I'll catch you on the south side. But listen, yeah, man, I had a great ass time, and yeah, those Cutwaters are no joke. Okay. Also too, I'm hearing your price is way too high. You need to cut it. All right, so don't do that, collective. Don't do that. This is when I was juicing, I had the pineapple peels, and I had juiced the pineapple, but I had boiled the pineapple peels, y'all, and I put some star anise in it and some ginger. You can add lemon as well, but then you strain it and you chill it. It's good. Some of y'all could like to drink certain things that some people who not used to healthy shit is just like, ugh, it's nasty. It's like, you don't eat it for the taste. You know, if it just so happened to taste good, then you lucked up. But maybe some of y'all are on y'all health tip, right? But yeah, don't cut your prices, collective. Don't cut your prices. Because when it comes to network, right? Some of you guys could be working with people. Like I said, my whole point of yesterday was to network. I had the idea of going and just really paying attention to the businesses that was there, like forming relationships. You know what I'm saying? What just came to mind? But it's so crazy because I ended up meeting people while I was there too. And again, it's like maybe some of you guys can be being in that space where you're learning how to do things by yourself, feeling comfortable doing things by yourself. Because listen, once I got enough of, I'll see, I don't know, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just go. And I did. And eventually I just kept going. And then the people that was like, I see, is like, oh, I didn't get invited. It's like, yeah, what happened to the other times I did? Okay. That could be a thing too, like with the energy of like the performers and stuff like that was at the event yesterday. Maybe it's kind of like, you know, people are, when you were in your, and I can contest to this as well when it comes to on the fashion side, right? I remember it was times where I was I was doing fashion shows, right? I did it with raw artists. And it's so funny because I feel like that shit was made for me because K-Raw, you know what I'm saying? It's in my name. It's in my name. But I did not understand. It wasn't until this moment, until I understood what God was doing for me, even in the beginning, right? I was a part of Raw Artists, and you volunteered to be a part of Raw Artists, right? It's like collective. You've been doing so much volunteering, so much work, and things like that. Probably a lot of free work, to where your reward for that. Huh, I don't think you're gonna be ready for that, collective. Big G trying to prepare you for that. But listen, I had to get 20 tickets sold, right? I had to get 20 tickets sold, and I was like, easy. I know 20 people. I'll have that by next week. I'll send the information out, boom, boom, boom. And it did not pan out like that. And I was just like, okay, you know, you could be in the beginning stages of some things, and you may not understand why the people that are in arm's length to you may not be on board. But that be God showing you, like, you know, it's giving you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, because where you finna be at, you finna own the gym. You finna have the motherfuckers that didn't want to fucking, some of y'all could be starting a gym, okay? But like, these was motherfuckers that wasn't shooting with you in the gym. They wasn't on board. But best believe they're gonna be the very same ones paying you to get on board. You see how that works? They had, like, these people had an opportunity to get the free shit when it came to you. And now that your value is going up, you listen, yesterday's price is not today's price, collective. Ooh-wee. Okay, do you feel me? Do you feel me? But listen, speaking of network, right? And that's the thing with the whole cutting the prices. Don't cut your prices, collective, because listen, those people just may not be in your whatever it is that you got going on is not in their price range, in their price bracket. That does not mean that it ain't some fire shit. They just can't afford the fire shit. Okay? You got some people here that's faking it till they make it. Shit, it's probably some of y'all favorite celebrities as well. You never fucking know. It's making me think of Auntie, what's her name? Auntie Kemp, or what's Rick Ross' baby mama? Or not even baby mama, child's mother. She got some, I think she got a Birkin bag for like $250 or something. She was like, what's in it ain't gonna be fake. She was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Somebody here could wear knockoffs, right, to make it seem as though, like, and even that's, I don't know, you know, to each his own. If you want to look like something, I guess, you know. But I feel like that's the thing here, collective. You don't have to do those things. Like, you stand out aside from everybody else that may, like, feel as though they need to look a certain way or have certain things in order to be around people whose network is like, it gives the example of, like, who did they show? I think it was the dude from MySpace or something, or Steve Jobs. I don't know, it was somebody, but they captured a picture of him out on a regular day. You know that man's network, and from the clothes that he had on, you would never know. That's why you can't judge a book by its cover, because it could be a motherfucker that got on a regular white tee, some sweats, and some flip-flops, some slides, and you would never know. And that's the thing too, though, with just people judging people based off of their attire or something like that. Like, I don't know. It's very surface level. Like, I feel like once a bitch gets to coming to me as far as like, well, I got this and I got that. It's like, okay, yeah. Let's just cut. Look, let's just cut the conversation right here, because I already see the type of spirit or mindset that you have that makes you feel like you are so much valuable because you have these things. It's just like, yeah, we won't even be able to understand each other. That tells me a lot within itself right then the fuck there. Okay? Because it's giving Kendrick Lamar a rich spirit. It's about your spirit, okay, that causes abundance to come to you. Some of y'all could have had a situation where, like, I don't know, maybe like you're different from the friend group, you know. You could be a natural, right? You could have locks as well. What you wear is very you. It's not like you trying to be someone else. Like, I don't know, maybe you have your own unique type of style or something in comparison to the other people that you may hang with, and you could have very much so had someone that they like, you know, the friends that you have, or whoever these people are, or this person is, the ones that the people that they want you, collective. And they like, what is it about collective that, you know what I'm saying, they like, I got this, I got and what you want, she don't got this, she, what you got they can't see, collective. It's felt. That's why it's causing them to feel a certain type of way, because it's felt. Like, these type of motherfuckers, they know that it's your energy, it's your aura that costs way more than what the fuck they got on. That's the true flex. When your aura, when your energy, hello. Okay, so listen. So network is calculated by subtracting your total liabilities, what you owe, from your total assets, what you own, right? You can have your own shit, collective. So, like, in the way in which you navigate through life, like, your asset. It's not like you out here relying on another motherfucker to do things for you, to put a play together for you to be able to get this and do this or whatever. It's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta cut another motherfucker in order to get ahead, right? Speaking of, like, line energy, okay, somebody can be on that white girl. I don't know what that's about. All right, that can be the thing here. Somebody can push that white girl. All right, if you know what I'm talking about. But collective, you are an asset. I feel like people, or whoever this is a specific person, people, this person, or, you know, it could be people in as well, because I feel like you're getting inquired about by someone who probably does have a good, like, a big network. You can be on the show, or, like, speaking of network, right? I don't know, like, you got some good shit coming in. I don't know what you've been doing. I don't know what you've been doing, but look, you see this light? God is, like, literally shining a light. Okay? I'm hearing, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Hold on, y'all. Let me, because I'm getting a glare. Let me see. I probably got to put a little. Look, listen. You can't help the light that you got, collective. No matter how much you try and dim it and listen. That's what people don't understand. That's what they can't see. But they about to be able to see you, collective, online or with whatever it is that you're doing. I can't even, like, listen. I can't even get the glare to go. Okay, there we go. You finna be doing something, collective. A lot of people about to see you, okay? They're gonna have no choice but to see you. Like, you're gonna be on probably platforms or doing things with people that they watch. So, of course, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna have a chance to not watch you, because they're gonna be next to the motherfuckers that they want to get next to. You finna be around the people that your haters want to get next to. How? Listen, tap back into me and let me know how that shit make you feel. Cause I know it feel good. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit gonna feel good. It's like, yeah. And it didn't cost you little. It cost you to do little to nothing. Collective. It didn't cost you probably anything. All it did, but it did though. Not in the sense of finances. It cost you elevating and operating in a certain type of way and to have that certain type of energy in itself. Okay, you got to do the inner work. Life happens to us all, but it's all in how we get through it, how we get past it. Okay, so that shows in itself how you were able to grow and elevate to raise your network. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys have been doing a lot of things on the internet. And two, you about to be getting some finances. So listen, be aware as well, collective, of people using you as a safety net. Okay? I don't know why I'm hearing safe flight repair, safe flight replace. I don't know. Okay, I get why I'm getting that. But some of you guys, as a side note, I feel like some of y'all could... I see 4 people in here, 4 likes. Spirit is protecting you in regards to maybe a connection or a person, because like maybe the person that you're dealing with is their liability. Okay, this is the type of motherfucker that's like, I bust the windows out your car. Come on, safe flight repair. You're gonna have to be calling their ass dealing with this type of person. And no, that didn't mend my broken heart. So this is somebody that's like, even if they fuck up your materialistic shit, that's still not going. Again, at the end of the day, it's not gonna fix the situation. So this is someone that will continue to do certain things until they find something that is going to make it. Again, it's an intent to hurt you because you hurt them. They don't get tired. They don't get tired, collective. Hold on. I'm trying to listen, baby. This light that you got, and it was just 22 on the clock. Clock it. Clock it. You ain't gonna be able to live wherever they put you. What? No, this land. Fuck it. You just gonna have to accept it, collective. You just gonna have to accept it. Your light cannot be dimmed. It can't be dimmed. Damn, that shit didn't even work. Hold on. You know what? We finna kill all this right now. Okay? Kill the noise. Y'all, if y'all are on some like street shit, or if you got a homie that you see so much potential in and they're doing good, and you see that because sometimes you can see things in your friends or even in your friends' friends that they don't see. Say some shit. Ooh. Say some shit. I don't care if it's gonna make sense later. If it ends the friendship, say some shit. Because it's gonna be a situation to where they gonna think, or maybe when somebody gets to a certain type of network and they come across having other friends and shit like that, they gonna see, collective, that you being that friend was only trying to help them or look out for them. But somebody's so fucking up, so far up they ass with their ego, with whatever they acquired for themselves, to where they feel like nobody can tell them anything. So if it's on your heart to say something to your homie, despite however they feel like it's going, however you feel like they may take it or whatever, or just headline with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm only telling you this because I love you and I want you to do good. You know what I'm saying? Start off like that. It's very important with how shit starts off. Okay? And that goes that I don't know, collective, you came across somebody that's somebody. You just off the, and it's not like you didn't come off to this person as very fanish. They know when people come to them and they in this fan energy. You know, this is like you probably meeting somebody that may not be on the internet or this or that, but like they somebody. They somebody. I just keep getting energy. Listen, if you are somebody who is street, like you just can't go back to hanging around certain people or being at certain places. Because I'm hearing, I can't stress it enough. Or again, if you have an inkling to tell one of your friends and you have a bad feeling of like, hey bro, like stop hanging up, stop hanging over here. I done heard some things is going on over here or whatever. Because I'm hearing I gotta watch my back because I'm not just anybody. And that's just in general when you are with anyone. You know, if you feel like you gotta watch your back, like, hey, that's a motherfucker you can't trust. Your spirit, somebody ain't living right, okay? Your spirit is telling you, like, yeah. Listen to your, listen, indecision came out. Somebody's very indecisive over something or someone. Okay, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Okay, that your intuition, collective, is like your life's GPS. It's going to help guide you to where you need to go and where you don't need to go. Something in regards to like a gas station. Maybe it's not a gas, it's a certain gas station somebody shouldn't go to. And maybe it'd be like that split second of like, you know, you indecisive, like, I know maybe this is not an area I should be getting gas at, but I'm just gonna be in and out. It ain't nobody around. Listen to your gut, collective. I'm hearing listen to your heart when it's crying for you. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know. Listen to your heart before she tells you goodbye. Somebody is very indecisive on like maybe following their intuition because they don't want you to leave, or they don't want you to love wants to come in. I have a separate reading for love after this, but this is about you. Like you can be in that because with networking energy, like you can really be focusing on work, like networking, getting your feet out there, your foot out there. You know, forming connections, meeting people. You're trying to build something here, or you're deciding on if you should. You know, maybe there's someone that wants to probably work with you, and it's causing you to be indecisive. What's that about? Growth here. This could be somebody you this is like it makes me think of Nicki Minaj. When she was speaking on like letting family work with her and like the entitlement like that can be going on as well. Like maybe this could be somebody who's very wealthy, collective, but when it comes to the people that they come across, like they've experienced people only wanting to deal or hang with them or whatever because of their finances. Family only hit them up and call them when it's about finances. Like it's shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like wanting to really have someone genuine in their life. It's a dog barking. I'm hearing a hit dog is gonna holler. Okay, so maybe y'all could be like calling people out on they bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, what's up? You know, I don't really hear from you unless you want money.